Then I would say the next, what I would like to say, master teacher. And I'm not gonna include my immediate family in this, like, cause of course you got your mother, your grandmother, everything. But we don't just talk about on the journey. Was the other Coach Solomon, and that was Solly's brother, ex-military man. Man, that man, the Solomons are so selfless, man. Like the amount of time that he's put into the community, not only this one, basically revolutionized this one and then went down to the country and revolutionized theirs too. And I don't care what nobody say, when he was there, it only took 2 years or so, a year, and they were in state. Like, whenever you call, never told you no. Meet me in the weight room. Can we go to the weight room? Never told you no. Day in, day out, day in, day out. It was that 10th grade year going into 11th grade year that he came back to the island, and it was me, Diamond, Jose, Pedro, and CL. We the only one, and Carvel. We the only ones. Oh, I'm name dropping. My bad, y'all. But there's only like 5 or 6 of us, and we would be there every day in the summer, And he just never stopped until I graduated on through college. Even when I stopped playing, it was the message that was passed through him. Somebody was at my house and they told me, "Hey man, Coach Solly said he disappointed in you." And when I heard that, I instantly like realized what I was supposed to be doing and what I was doing. Like, I had got comfortable taking a break, and I immediately went when I heard that. I can't have that, because I remembered everything he put in. That I guess there was some part of me to feel like no one really cared, but the fact that he would say that showed me that he cared. So I pulled up on him, and he told me how he felt, and he handed me an application, and it was to go back to school. And he was just like, "Son, just go." And I filled out that application, and I went. And from there, I didn't stay at that school, but I got my GPA up. I transferred out and ended up where I ended up. But he taught me physical strength. Like, y'all don't, this is my boxing body, but I've had like 6 or 7 different bodies. But how to build a body, how to understand building a body, maintaining a body, fine-tuning a body, I can do it. And I definitely got that from him. And not only that, he had a wisdom that he was unselfish with too. You know, at the time I was like anti-Bible and everything, and we would go back and forth with things that I was thinking, and he wouldn't waver on his faith or whatever. And I just remember one time he told me in the car, he was like, "Son, if you spend as much time getting into the Bible that you spend into everything else, you're going to sit back and be like, what was I doing?" And at the time, I was like, all right, whatever, you know. Because in my mind, I'm thinking that when everybody called Jesus and everything, and I still have things to say about that, but I'm thinking the blue-eyed, pale person, and I'm linking it to, like, how societies run. So I'm just like, I'm not on that. But sure enough, when I went through everything I could go through and came back to the book with new eyes, I had to say, what was I doing? Because even if we don't subscribe to it or not, if you look at it from the lens, like, these are my people, that I'm this, like, we're that special that we have this book that the world covets, it gives you a different perspective. And not only that, when you get into the word, there's just so many undeniable pieces of wisdom in there that the wisdom is there. So Sarge, Coach Solomon, the Solomons played a major role. And then from there, when I went back off to school, I ended up in Columbia. No, I can't skip